Hi guys. Okay, so today I thought I would show you how to create a miniature greenhouse using a clear plastic bin. You can use any size bin you want. I'm using this one because it's a fairly good size and it's also nice and deep, which means if you want, you could probably put like a rack midway, like a rack in there so that you could have multiple tiers of seedlings started. But I'm just starting this one so that my seedlings will have lots of room to grow upward and I won't have to worry about them outgrowing the bin like I probably will in the smaller ones that I'm using. In the smaller bins that I'm using out in the garden. So, all you're going to need for this project is a clear plastic bin and a power drill. Yes. Alright. Oh, and a drill bit. I'm just using a little one. I don't even know what size it is. It's small. A hole it will create will probably be less than a 1/4 inch across. But you don't need a huge one. You don't need to make big holes. Just holes big enough for some air circulation and for water to get in. Okay, so first thing you're going to do, get your bin. I just purchased mine. If you have a clear bin lying around, beautiful. These things aren't that expensive. I got this one for like $7, $8. Alright, next, you're going to turn it upside down. You're going to take your drill, and you're just going to drill a bunch of holes all on the bottom. Okay, the battery died on me, but we are back. As I was saying, what you're going to do is you're going to take your drill, and you're just going to drill a bunch of holes all along the bottom of the bin. The bottom of the bin is going to be the top of the greenhouse or seed starting container, whatever you want to call this. I'm calling it a miniature greenhouse because that's basically what it is. And what you're just going to do is, as I've done here, you're just going to drill a whole bunch of holes all over it, about 1 inch to 2 inches apart. Lots of holes, lots of water going in, and I don't know if you can see this. Right here, as you can see, you want to be a little careful. Don't just jab the drill in because then you'll crack the bin like this. But if you do crack it a little bit like that, don't worry, totally fine. It's still structurally sound. It'll still work. Alright. And then once you've gotten all the holes on top drilled, what you're going to do is you're going to take the same drill, and then you're just going to go around all the edges, and you don't have to go with as many holes on the side. I just like putting in a couple for more ventilation purposes. So you're just going to take the drill, going to place it against the side like so. And voila, just like that. And you're going to put about 1 hole every... Doesn't need a whole lot along the edges, so I'm probably only going to put like 4 along the side, 3 along the shorter sides. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you how to prepare the bottom of the... Whoops, dropping the bin. And I'm going to show you how to prepare the lid, or the base of your greenhouse. Alright, I will see you in a second. Alright, and there we go. I've gotten all the ventilation holes along the side, all drilled in. They're all along the edge. Just put a bunch of holes in. Hope you can see that. Alright, and now what you're going to do, you're just going to flip it over so that we can work on the lid. Now, I like getting this kind of bin because it's got the latches, which means you can very easily pick it up while the seedlings are in there and you won't have to worry about the lid falling off too much. So it's a fairly stable, sturdy system. Alright, and to prepare the lid, same basic concept. You're just gonna drill a bunch of holes in this too because you want plenty of drainage. You don't need to go as heavy as you did on the base here because you don't need... Because this is for water intake for when it rains and snows. This is just for water outtake and obviously doesn't need to be quite so... There doesn't need to be quite as many outtake holes as there are intake holes. So for the top, you're probably just going to have to drill a hole, every 6 inches or so. And another thing that you want to pay attention to is what the lid looks like on the inside. Mine's got this like ridge going on here, so I'm probably going to pop a hole, like all around the edges, and then probably just like maybe 6 or so, maybe 6 and 8 or so, like right around here, and that'll suffice for the drainage. I'm just going to keep it on here so that I can drill it easier. And again, it's the same concept. You're just going to take a drill, you're going to plop it on, and boom, done. One drainage hole in. And you're just going to do that for the entire lid. Put a bunch of drainage holes. Alright, I'm going to go do that and then show you the final product. Alrighty, and that is it. I hope you can see all the holes I've put in there. Let's get that in frame maybe. Can you see all those holes? You don't need quite as many on the bottom. You can add as many or as little as you'd like for the drainage holes. It really doesn't matter. And voila. And that is all it takes to convert a clear plastic bin into a miniature greenhouse, or if you want to call it, a jumbo-sized winter sowing container. That's all you need to do. Alright, and now we are out in the garden, and I'm just getting ready to set it up. I just thought I'd show you guys real quickly how I was setting it up in the garden. I've got a bunch of peppers started here. These are all, this is a mixture of sweet and hot peppers, so I'm just gonna set them up here on the lid. And it's a little on the warmer side today, finally. Sunny, it's 50 degrees. It's very nice. Just gonna lay out the seedlings here. Well, not the seedlings yet, but just seeds. Hopefully soon they will graduate from that stage. Okay. And then, just gonna take the top of the lid, the bin, and real careful. Don't want to knock anything over or damage anything or crush anything. That would suck. Put that in like that. Step around to the other side. And voila. And I'm just going to leave this shut because these are peppers and they like nice warm temperatures. All my other ones I have propped open today because they were getting a little warm, but I'm just gonna leave this one like this. And that is how you take a clear plastic bin and turn it into a greenhouse. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed. Bye.